Good-looking screen by Gasol. Randolph inside. He's covered by Favors. And the rejection by Favors. And here's Barnes for three. Allen with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Randolph dishes to Gasol. Pass to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Both teams deciding. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. So on the floor for Memphis. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. And Stevenson is out there with Chalmers. And it's Ennis in at the 3.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics gave his team an edge. He ended with 17 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Here's Barnes. 17 points for him last game against Boston. And he dunks it in right on Zach Randolph, right over Zebo.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Tony Allen's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Jazz trail by 16. Barnes kicks to Withy. Chalmers against Barnes. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Barnes has got 8.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Allen kicks to Chalmers. Gasol, a screen on Barnes. And the wide-open shot from Chalmers. Sinks the triple. Chalmers has got 6 in the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 3 from Barnes, and he gets it to go. 11 points in the game. Here is Chalmers. 6 points for him. Picked by Randolph. Chalmers pass to Allen. Outside Gasol. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hood's checked in. Barnes. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, some very valuable players right here. Big men who can create turnovers for their teammates inside. These are the power forwards and centers with the most assists in the past month. In the 3rd spot, Marc Gasol.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Now, here's Gasol. A 17-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Get on up out of your seats and make some noise for your Jazz Dancers.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis, the season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, Utah.
They weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Yeah, and that's got to be terribly discouraging for them. I mean, I know how badly they wanted to contend for a playoff spot, but it's just not happening.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 12. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Jazz shooting their fifth free throw of the game here.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Chalmers against Barnes. Here is Chalmers. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Favors. Kept alive. And the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 8.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Favors kicks to Withy. Gasol with the steal. Chalmers dishes to Gasol. Gasol is doubled. Back to Chalmers, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here's Barnes. 12 points for him. Pass to Favors. The 10-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
You know, I expect tonight to be a really good, close game, guys. They split the season series last season, and you look at these teams, two conference foes with very similar capabilities.
2 on the clock. The 3 from Chalmers. Barnes with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Stolen by Allen. And it's Memphis on the break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Mario Chalmers. He has 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And the Jazz making a change here. Powell's checked in, and he can't hit the second.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
In the corner, it's Hayward. Nobody near Barnes. The Jazz with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. And Chalmers kicks to Allen. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Jazz shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Mozgov, he's checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Zach Randolph. And Mike Conley subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Back to Conley. Here's the 3. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. Utah with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Here's Barnes. Green with the block. And here comes the break. Conley kicks to Green. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Fast break, Memphis. Allen outside. He dishes it to Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Grizzlies have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. And the first one drops. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Memphis. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
Well, obviously things have not gone your way to this point, at least through the first 2 quarters. How are you guys going to get back in this one?
I mean, switching sides is going to help for sure. I swear that rim we were shooting at was off. It was like carnival ring or something, or an oval or something, not a circle, you feel me? Man, once we switch sides, we'll be the team with that advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview. And welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Excellent game we've seen from Mike Conley. He's got 16 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Freak is out there with Hood, and it's Withy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here's Barnes. Feeds it to Hood, stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Can he keep it going? That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. 20 points for Conley.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Gasol. He has 5. They double-team Conley. Shot clock at 6. Ennis misses. The Jazz shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Conley against Barnes. Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen kicks to Randolph. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Randolph's got his second bucket of the game to go. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Hood kicks to Favors. Down low. Here's Barnes. No good. Good work defensively by Conley. Memphis has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. He kicks to Allen. Inside. Here's Randolph, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Here's Hood. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first...